I've never thought about it before, but I assume there's potentially some similar energy around art museums as there is theaters. Like culturally, theaters usually have a target on their back as far as they're going away because people can watch anything they want at home. So theaters aren't going to matter as much. We adamantly disagree as Art House. The magic of seeing something in a room full of strangers and having that connected experience, that's not going anywhere. And you can't replicate that in your house. Yeah. It sounds like you approach your work in the same vein. Anything you're showing at the YAM, I can probably go find on my phone somehow, somewhere.
And the truth is, I hope you do.
Yeah, exactly. We can still interact with it, but that doesn't mean that the work that you're doing is any less than. If anything, it becomes potentially more. And as we continue to progress as a culture, I think I hope these spaces become more valuable to our communities because that's rarer and rarer to experience something together and have that connected experience.
I agree wholeheartedly. And it's actually why I don't feel nervous about the proliferation of visual media in digital spaces. We were having this conversation actually just last week. How do you counter sort of this digital experience of visual work? And we were talking about how quickly movements are happening on digital platforms. Things are just getting churned through so much more quickly than they have historically. I think it's because there's that intangible piece to being in person, whether it's film or live music or visual work. There's just something about the touch of the human that you absolutely recognize and perceive, whether you're doing it consciously or not. To get to do it in a shared space, yes, it lets us have this opportunity to talk about the work and be out together. But so many contemporary artists are contending with difficult issues. They're talking about their own personal lives, or they're talking about their own communities, and there's some really big issues that are involved in that. And I think it gives people a chance that you don't have online to hear someone else's perspective, potentially disagree, but we're talking about this work of art and how it addresses the issue. And I think it strengthens a muscle that we're using less and less when everything is devolved to comments online. There's no question, it helps me practice how we talk about difficult things. Yeah. And being more comfortable doing that with folks.
It's so great. It's so like just spot on with everything that we're talking about as Art House and all of this stuff. I love this. This is not the conversation I thought we were going to sit and have, but we haven't even got to the first question yet. And I love it so much.